Hello everyone, my name is Menahem Mendel, and I'm writing to you today about something very scary that happened to my older brother, also Menahem Mendel. After listening to this, you'll never want to come 4 Amos close to any Cholov Stam again. For context, we live in Crown Heights and belong to one of the most Hoshuv families in the Lubavitch community. We go to a holy Torah and our family holds of all the Lubavitch stringencies. Most of all, we are very against Cholov Stam and try to teach others about the importance of only eating Cholov Yisroel. We all observe them with diligence and joy, and took pride in our family traditions. My older brother, by about a year, Menahem Mendel, however, was the one who held it least close to himself. Even as a kid in Heater, he was very talkative and was more eager to make friends and socialize than learn. Our parents thought they could possibly work it to their advantage by setting him up for a future of being an Askan or a Shliya. Their dreams were ruined, however, when he came to Mesivta. He happened to end up in the same class as the worst students in his grade, and one of them began showing him Manis Friedman videos under the pretense of being a Chabad Rolf but more friendly and kind. It was a slow indoctrination, but a fast one. He soon got his own secret phone, but not to view Pritzes, rather to watch Manis Friedman content, and other liberal rabbis his friends recommended him like Joseph Dweck and Ephraim Goldberg. The mentality slipped into his head that he didn't really need to observe anything and that he was a good person even if he sinned. The place he took it out on was in his diet. Menahem Mendel began to treat Cholov Yisroel less seriously and question our parents on why they even observe it in the first place. Then, after 16 years of never having eaten Cholov Stam in his life, he finally went and bought himself a Cholov Stam chocolate bar. He nearly vomited his first time, but began to enjoy it. Soon he ate more and more, in secret, and his shame evaporated to the point he started bringing it home. Our parents opposed it severely but the resistance was clearly not working with him. One day, he decided it was enough. Our parents had gone away for a private retreat for the night and most of us were off doing other things, with only my 5-year-old younger brother Menahem Mendel remaining. Taking this opportunity to rebel, he decided to go on a Cholov Stam eating binge. By the end of the day, he was full, and prepared to finally take off the yoke of the Torah. What happened next will shock you and was gruesome. My older brother went to the bathroom with large stomach pain, thinking it was gassy and all the lactose was giving him a hard time. The pain however would only get worse and worse by the minute. Eventually, he looked down his shirt, and saw his stomach had massively swelled beyond what his belly had ever been, and was pulsating more rapidly, emitting a bright red light. His hair started falling off his body, skin turning more greenish color than anything human, and his eyes turned into that of a goat's, almost as if he was being haunted by a demon. Horns grew out of his head, skin started to deteriorate, and a single word in Hebrew was made across his forehead, Armalus. Then the worst part started to happen. He felt crawling beginning to emerge from his stomach. It became more and more pronounced as it crawled up from his abdomen to his throat, and eventually emerged. They were like crawling spider, except with the face of Manis Friedman on them. I honestly don't know what was more disgusting, their features or the heresy that they were spewing. Of course, this alarmed the neighbors who quickly called in the Rebbonim of the community. It was an absolute shocker, and to all the elders of the community. Even more so, since this type of incident hadn't happened since the Rebbe Zia was Nifter. None of them were effective in placating these creatures and healing the poor guy, because they were all Meshihists, until they brought over someone from Detroit. Quickly, he began shouting Pesukim and the spiders began to die out. He then bathed Menahem Mendel in the blood of modern Orthodox people and was quickly healed. Ever since this incident, Menahem Mendel has done full tshuva. He now is the valedictorian of his class and on his way to getting semiha. If this story doesn't get you to quit Cholov Stam, then you have been warned.